Did you know it's possible to completely organize your home in just 5 minutes? Sounds impossible, doesn't it? But in this video, I'll show you exactly how to do it practically and efficiently. If you're one of those people who looks at the mess in your home and feels overwhelmed, not knowing where to begin, this video was made especially for you. The truth is, most people think organizing their home takes hours, but that's a big mistake. There's a specific tried and true method that can transform any messy space into an organized space in a matter of minutes. The secret isn't cleaning everything at once, but using smart strategies that maximize results with minimal effort. If you don't learn these techniques today, you'll continue to waste precious time, feel stressed about the mess, and waste energy that could be used for much more important things in your life. But be careful. There's a specific technique I'll reveal at the end of this video that will completely change the way you view home organization. Stay until the end, because this tip is worth its weight in gold. Tip 1. The 1-minute rule. The first strategy that will revolutionize your organizing is something I call the 1-minute rule. It works like this. Whenever you notice something out of place, if it takes less than a minute to put away, do it right away. Don't put it off. This simple rule will prevent small messes from turning into big problems. For example, when you finish using a cup, don't leave it in the sink. Wash and put it away immediately. When you take off a piece of clothing, don't throw it on the chair. Hang it in the closet immediately. It sounds silly, but think of it this way. If you spend 10 seconds putting away an item now, you avoid spending 10 minutes looking for it later. The math is simple. The human brain has a natural tendency to put off small tasks, but when we do, they snowball. In a week, you can have dozens of small tasks piling up that will turn your home into total chaos. When you apply the 1-minute rule, you're training your brain to be more efficient and proactive. Plus, you'll find your home will always be at a basic level of organization, making any deeper cleaning much quicker and easier. The key is consistency. It doesn't have to be perfect, just consistent. Tip 2. The magic basket method. The second technique is something that will feel like magic in your home. Grab a basket, bucket, or any container you have at home. This will be your secret quick organization tool. When you need to organize a space quickly, grab the basket and collect everything that's out of place. Don't think too much, just collect it. Books on the table, remote controls scattered around, clothes on the couch, toys on the floor, everything goes into the basket. In less than 2 minutes, the space will be visually organized. Then, when you have more time, you grab the basket and put each item back in its proper place. The beauty of this technique is that you separate 2 distinct tasks. First, visually organize the space, then functionally organize each item. This is psychologically much easier for the brain to process. When the space is visually clean, you feel better and are more willing to put things away. It's as if you're tricking your mind in a positive way. Many people get paralyzed when they see a lot of clutter because they don't know where to begin. With the magic basket, you have a clear starting point and immediate results. The best part is that this technique works in any room of the house: living room, kitchen, bedroom, office. Always have a basket available for organizational emergencies. Tip 3. The 15-item technique. Now I'm going to teach you a technique that will make you feel like a true organizing expert. It works like this. Go into any room in your house and choose exactly 15 items that are out of place. It could be anything: a book on the wrong table, a lost pen, a dropped shoe, a misplaced pillow. Count mentally. 1, 2, 3, until you reach 15. Now time yourself 5 minutes on your phone and put those 15 items back in their proper place. You'll see you can do it easily. The power of this technique lies in the fact that 15 items is an amount our brain can process without feeling overwhelmed. It's not so little that it makes no difference, but it's also not so much that it causes anxiety. It's the sweet spot for productivity. When you put away 15 items, you immediately notice a significant visual difference in the space. This releases dopamine in your brain, which is the hormone of pleasure, and motivation. The result? You feel good and want to keep organizing. It's a positive, self-reinforcing cycle. If you have time left over from the 5 minutes, choose 15 more items and continue. But if you don't, that's okay. You've already done your part for the day. This technique is especially powerful because it creates a sustainable habit. It's not something impossible to maintain. It's something you can do every day without much effort. Before continuing with more amazing tips, if you're enjoying this content, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any organization and practical tips. And tell me in the comments, where are you watching this video from? I love knowing where my viewers are. Now let's move on to the next tip that will make your life even easier. Tip 4. The 3-mountain system. This fourth technique will transform the way you deal with any kind of clutter. Whenever you need to organize a room, mentally divide everything into 3 categories. Keep, discard, and relocate. Keep items that belong in that room but are out of place. Discard items that you no longer need, are broken, or have expired. Relocate items that are in the wrong place but belong in other rooms of the house. When you mentally categorize them this way, organizing becomes much faster and more efficient. Don't waste time deciding what to do with each individual item. Pick up the item, quickly identify which of the 3 categories it fits into, and take the appropriate action. For items to keep, immediately place them in the correct place. For items to discard, always have a trash bag or a donation box nearby. For items to relocate, use your magic basket from the previous tip and then distribute them to the right rooms. This systematization eliminates decision paralysis, which is one of the biggest enemies of efficient organization. When you don't know what to do with an item, you tend to leave it where it is, which perpetuates the mess. With the 3-pile system, you always have a clear action for every situation. Plus, you train your brain to be more decisive and objective, skills that will help you in many other areas of life. Tip 5. The visual path strategy. The 5th technique is based on how our eyes naturally scan a space. When we enter a room, our gaze follows a specific pattern. First, we see what's at eye level, then what's on the floor, and finally what's above. Knowing this, you can use it to organize strategically. Always start by organizing the surfaces that are at eye level. Tables, countertops, shelves, sofas. These are the places that most impact the visual perception of organization. Even if the floor is still messy, if these surfaces are organized, the room will already look much better. It's amazing how it works. Then move on to the floor, picking up shoes, toys, clothes, or anything else that's scattered around. Finally, organize the highest areas: the top of the refrigerator, the tops of cabinets, high shelves. The advantage of this sequence is that you get visual results quickly, which motivates you to continue. If you do the opposite and start with the floor, you might work a lot, and the room still look messy because the main surfaces are still disorganized. It's a matter of visual psychology. When people walk into a space, they'll immediately notice that it's organized, even if you haven't spent much time on it. Tip 6. The 2-minute timer method. Here's a technique that will change your mindset about organization forever. Set a timer on your phone for exactly 2 minutes and challenge yourself to organize as much as possible in that time. Don't think, just act. Collect, put away, clean, organize. Go on autopilot and see how much you can accomplish. You'll be amazed at the results. 2 minutes may seem like a short time, but when you're focused and have a clear goal, it's amazing how much you can accomplish. The time pressure eliminates procrastination and the tendency to overthink each item. You simply act. The timer creates a sense of positive urgency that turbocharges your productivity. Plus, 2 minutes is short enough that you don't feel overwhelmed, but long enough to make a real difference. When the timer goes off, stop immediately and look at what you've accomplished. People are often impressed with their own results. This creates a positive mental association with the task of organizing. If you want to continue, set another 2 minutes. but always respect the timer. The idea is to create short, intense organizing sessions, not grueling marathons. Over time, you can gradually increase the sessions to 3, 4, or 5 minutes, but always maintain intensity and focus. Tip 7. The single surface technique. This 7th strategy is one of the most powerful for keeping your home organized with minimal effort. Choose one surface in each room to be your sacred surface, the one that will always be clean and organized. In the living room, it could be the coffee table. In the kitchen, a section of the countertop. In the bedroom, the nightstand. No matter what happens in the rest of the room, this specific surface will always be spotless. Why does this work so well? First, because a clean surface creates a focal point of organization that psychologically influences the entire space. Second, because keeping just one surface organized is much easier than trying to keep everything perfect all the time. Third, because this organized surface serves as a magnet that naturally attracts more organization around it. It's like a center of positive energy in the room. When you have unexpected guests, at least one part of each room will be presentable. When you're stressed about clutter, you can look at this surface and feel better. And when you decide to organize the entire room, you already have a reference point for how you want everything to look. Over time, you'll find that you naturally start keeping other surfaces organized as well, because you get used to the feeling of having clean spaces. It's a technique that creates a virtuous cycle of organization. Tip 8. The orphan object rule. System, I'm going to tell you about one of the biggest clutter-causing objects in homes: orphaned objects. These are those things that wander around the house because they don't have a specific place to stay. Pens that get lost, chargers scattered around, loose documents, small objects you never know where to put. The solution is simple but revolutionary. Create permanent homes for these objects. Take a drawer, a box, or an organizer and turn it into a home for the orphaned objects. Every time you find an object without a place, put it in that specific place. But be careful. It can't be just anywhere. It needs to be an easily accessible location that makes sense. If it's for chargers, make it near the outlets. If it's for pens, make it near where you usually write. The idea is that when you need these objects, you know exactly where to find them, and when you're done using them, you know exactly where to put them. This eliminates that frustrating feeling of searching all over the house for things. Plus, when you have specific places for everything, organization becomes an automatic habit. You don't have to worry about where to store everything because everything already has its designated place. It's a small change that makes a huge difference in your everyday convenience. Before we continue, let me tell you something quick. If you want to earn some real extra income, working from home and learning something that can turn into a profitable business, I've prepared a complete guide where I show you how to make handmade soaps from scratch, which ingredients to use, and even how to sell them to win customers. The link is in the first pinned comment, and please note, the special discount is only for channel subscribers and only for a few days. After that, the price returns to normal. Now let's continue with the video. Tip 9. The night reset strategy. This 9th technique will ensure you wake up every day with an organized home, no matter what happened the day before. It works like this. Before bed, dedicate exactly 5 minutes to a basic reset of your home. It doesn't have to be a deep clean, just a quick reorganization of the main items. Collect the dishes and put them in the sink. Put the remote controls away, quickly fold the throws, put your shoes away, put away any toys that have been scattered around. Just 5 minutes. The psychological impact of waking up with a minimally organized home is transformative. You start the day with a sense of control and tranquility instead of feeling overwhelmed by the previous day's mess. Plus, when your home is basically organized in the morning, it's much easier to maintain it throughout the day. It's as if you're setting the tone for the next 24 hours. Many people resist this idea because they arrive home tired and don't want to do anything else. But 5 minutes is truly a very short time, and the benefits it brings to your quality of life are immense. Treat these 5 minutes as an investment in your well-being the next day. You'll wake up feeling more organized and productive. Tip 10. The instant multiplication method. The 10th and final technique is a secret I promised at the beginning of the video, and it will instantly multiply your organization efficiency. It works like this. Whenever you put an item away, take the opportunity to put away other similar items nearby. If you're putting a book away on the shelf, grab other books that are scattered around and take them with you. If you're taking a glass to the kitchen, grab other utensils that need to go there too. If you're going to the closet to put away an item of clothing, take the opportunity to bring other items that are out of place. This multiplication of actions saves time and energy exponentially. Instead of making 10 different trips, you make 3 trips carrying more items. Your brain learns to see opportunities for efficiency, and you develop an optimization mindset. Over time, this becomes automatic. You naturally look around and identify what else you can accomplish in the same movement. It's as if you've become an organization expert without even realizing it. The interesting thing is that this technique works for any type of household task, not just organizing. You can apply it to cleaning, tidying, and meal preparation. It's a universal productivity principle that will make your life easier in many ways. Now you have at your fingertips 10 powerful techniques that will completely transform the way you organize your home. Remember, the secret isn't in doing everything perfectly, but in being consistent with small daily actions. Each of these techniques is designed to be simple to apply, yet powerful in results. When you start using these strategies, you'll notice that organizing your home stops being a chore and becomes something natural and even enjoyable. Your home will transform into a more harmonious environment, and you'll feel calmer and more in control of your life. The most important thing is to start today. Choose 1 or 2 techniques that resonate most with you and put them into practice now. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it will never come. Start small and be patient with the process. Over time, you'll develop your own methods and adaptations. If this video helped you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to receive more practical tips like these. And tell me in the comments, which of these techniques will you try first? Which tip resonated with you the most? I want to hear your opinion and experiences. Organizing is a journey, and we're in it together.